Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is CHRISTOS Margelis, and I have a brutal case with the police and an intergovernmental conspiracy that's taking place at this time. I'm from Montreal, Canada, and I'll tell you about my case. In 2008, I was arrested by the Montreal police claiming identity issues, that I was some illegal alien that came into the country illegally, and they said that I was the person. They wanted to deport me to Romania, where some drug traffickers, partners in crime with the police, they wanted to kill me there, discreetly and secretly. At the police station, upon interrogation, I mention about these people, and the police goes and tells them that I have mentioned about them. They turn around and they start putting people after me to kill me. They failed. In 2008, June, they were putting people after me, and I left. I went to Greece for a while to see what's happening and get away from them because they were after me to kill me. September, when I was back, 2008, I tell one drug trafficker that if I see them again, I'm going to tell them all to the police and they're going to be in trouble. They didn't bother me for a while. 2009, February, my lawyer sends a letter to the police and tells them to give us the police report of the arrest in January 2008. The police answers there's an ongoing investigation. They wanted to basically kill me so that they won't be sued, and the drug traffickers to feel happy that they killed me. Ever since, the police didn't do anything for a while, and the drug traffickers. April, May 2009, while they noticed that I'm going to Greece for a while, the police gives notice to the drug traffickers that I'm leaving. They hacked my computer and knew the emails that I was sending. And they start putting people after me again to kill me. Once I noticed that, I go to the police station and I told them what's going on. They put me under police protection unofficially because they screwed up. I went to Greece. I tried to start my business. They failed because they had to ship me back to Canada to go under police protection. When I was back, I tried to sue the police. The police goes and tells the lawyers not to take my case. So everything started there. I tried to sue them. I was trying to sue them. They wouldn't let me, and I had my own small business. They destroyed my business. And they wouldn't let me work anywhere else in order to make me suffer financially. They also tried to accuse me for murder, something that I had no idea about. They did the murder and they were trying to put it on me with their secret services. The Secret Services Canada took place in the conspiracy. Ever since, they were applying to me psychological warfare, the Secret Services, that I'm going to be accused for murder. And when I shipped my first complaints to the police, they pulled back and they stopped doing this story. They were going like so-and-so. They wouldn't try to accuse me for murder, but they wouldn't stop completely. And in 2010, while they destroyed my business and they wouldn't let me work anywhere, they were planning to turn me into a homeless person. April 2010, I told my mother that I will go to Greece, hire a lawyer, and refer to the International Criminal Court. The police with secret cameras and microphones, they heard what I told my mother, and they gave notice to the Greek government not to let me hire a lawyer. April 21st or 25th, I went to Greece, but before I had a ticket to go at the 21st of April 2010. The volcano of Iceland that they erupted, it wasn't a coincidence. It was an in-purpose volcano eruption, a manipulated one. They didn't want me to go to Greece and hire a lawyer and refer to the International Criminal Court. So once I noticed that, I changed my air flight ticket and got one for the 25th April 2010, direct flight with Air Transat, so I will avoid the volcano eruption. Once I went to Greece, I went to ask a lawyer what's happening with my case, to tell me what does he think and what can we do. And the Greek authorities, secret services, and the police, they blocked me from the job market, so I can't work anywhere, and from justice, in order to turn me homeless. I had my house in Greece though, and it would take some time, but it was a matter of time before I become homeless. I left Greece, my mother came and picked me up, and 14 July 2010 I was back in Montreal, where they let me work part-time. I worked until 2015. They let me work part-time. In 2010 and after, they were applying to me psychological warfare all the time, every day, every hour, the Secret Services Canada, that they're going to turn me homeless and I'm going to be begging for food out on the streets. This they were doing every day, and they're doing it up to now and today. They're doing the same thing. They won't stop. It's like something like they do it every day. They put people showing to be homeless. They put homeless people also. They come up in front of me. They look at garbage depositors. Others carrying cans in the bag, showing me that I'm going to live with collecting cans and doing this job. And so on. Like, it's every day the same story. In 2011, in order to block me from my way to justice, they went and said to the hospital that I have schizophrenia, in order that if I go to court, they're going to say, this guy has schizophrenia, he doesn't know what he's talking about. So ever since then, they gave me welfare, about $1,700 a month, and they said that I have schizophrenia. What this was untrue, it was that I didn't have nothing on my side, but they said it so that I won't be able to sue them, to go to court. After 2015, they blocked me completely from justice, from the job market and from justice, and they were applying to me psychological warfare every day, everywhere that I was going, passing messages and stuff like that with the secret services. 2018 until 2018-19, I was sending them complaints to the police, what they've been doing to me, but they didn't care. They were doing one of the same, trying to turn me homeless. 2023, and although they were applying to me psychological warfare every day, I managed to read the law, Quebec law, and take them to court by myself. So we started having court cases, which I knew that they won't let me win. I knew that, but I wanted to see what they are gonna do. 2024, my mother passed away. And part of that was because the police and the secret services were doing to me, trying to turn me homeless. Part of it was that she got sick. It was not the only person that the police and secret services got sick. There was one neighbor of mine also, where they changed her apartment. She used to live ground floor, and they took her to the first floor. She had heart problems, and when one day she went from the hospital, she came home and went to go to home. She got a heart attack and died. So we have two second-degree murders, from the police and secret services. One my mother, one is Madame Kula, my neighbor at the building. If she would stay at ground floor, she wouldn't have died. She would have lived there. So they did two second-degree murders. In 2025, we had the court case, January 30th, where the judge dismissed my case as frivolous and abusive, and he said that he doesn't understand what I'm telling them. It was very clear what I'm telling them, and what the police and the secret services have been doing to me. Right now, any country that I go in the world, they give signal to that country not to let me work anywhere, to turn me homeless. They're trying to turn me homeless. But there are three countries like Russia, Iran, Venezuela, and maybe another two that won't listen to them. And that's why they can't turn me homeless right now. They are planning, though, if I go to another country like to the west or something like that, they would give their signal and they will try to turn me homeless. I have everything written on my book. I have my book published. It's on Amazon. It's called The Global Conspiracy to Turn Me Homeless. Please ask for the book, and you will freak out what's happening on the details, especially with the volcano eruption, the 15th April 2010, which was a manipulated volcano eruption, so I won't make it to Greece. Hire a lawyer and refer to the International Criminal Court. This is my case, ladies and gentlemen. It's a brutal case. It's a case that hasn't happened in the history of this world. And I would be glad that you read my book and see what's happening in details, how they were applying psychological warfare to me, how they are trying to turn me into a homeless person, just because I dared ask for a lawyer to look into my case and file a lawsuit. It's incredible, and your jaw is gonna drop down. Please read my book, and you're gonna remember me. CHRISTOS Margelis is my name, from Montreal, Canada. The book, The Global Conspiracy to Turn Me Homeless. Thanks a lot, and please read my book. Thank you.